what is the most important relationship to you? You see, as a coach, I have to ask all my clients this question because this question serves as the most foundational question for your own personal growth and development. You see, the answers that I would usually get would be the most important relationship is with my partner. The most important relationship is with my parents, is with my children, is with my besties, is with my pets, is with my friends. So what exactly then is the most important relationship? Very frequent that I would hear people say that the most important relationship is with me and myself alone. You see, why is it so important to have this relationship with yourself? Nowadays, I'm sure most of us have heard of this term self-love, self-care, isn't it? And it's getting so popular. Why? It's not like as though you do not know how to take care of yourself. It's not like as though you do not know how to love yourself. But rather, a lot of people place emphasis on every other relationship but the relationship with themselves. You schedule all your time, energy, and resource for all the other relationships but not with yourself. Now that's the problem. That's why disconnection happens. You see, in relationship, right, there's such a thing called rapport building, okay? And we coaches are very trained in developing rapport, okay? So if in a relationship there's no rapport, slowly it would start to distance. Slowly it would start to have problems like communication issues, miscommunication, arguments, conflicts, problems would arise. And then slowly it would start to dissipate and slowly that relationship would crumble. No matter how close that relationship is. Make sense? So every relationship depends on rapport building, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution for rapport building. You have to develop rapport for each different type of relationship. With your partner one way, with your parents one way, with your children one way, with your pets one way, with your friends one way, with your besties one way. Make sense? So if every relationship out there is trained and is cultivated by rapport building, shouldn't this relationship with yourself be cultivated with rapport building as well? You see, disconnection happens when there is no rapport with yourself. So how then should you develop rapport with yourself? First, learn to like yourself, then you will naturally start to love yourself, right? Now the problem when disconnection happens is that you don't have good company with yourself. Hence why a lot of people can't stand being alone. Now there's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely at the same time. You know, there are people who can really enjoy their own company. Like myself, I really enjoy my alone time. You see, I can spend very long periods being in solitude doing my own things, right? But many people feel that they can't stand being alone. And in fact, a lot of people right now, especially in this society, this world that is 8 point something billion, still so many people complain that they are feeling lonely. You can be surrounded by all your friends, your co-workers, your family members, everyone, yet you still feel lonely. Why is this happening? Because you have disconnected from the true company, which is yourself. You have lost this rapport with yourself. Hence why it's important for you to cultivate this rapport building with yourself. How? Like how you treat other relationships should be how you treat yourself. Same thing, focusing on time, energy, and resource. Make sense? So it's easy if you learn to cultivate to like yourself. First, spending some time meditating, some quiet time for yourself, maybe exercising, listening to the music that you enjoy, doing the things that you truly enjoy, eating the food that you like to enjoy. You know, sometimes it's even eating alone. You see, giving the time that you truly deserve, this company with yourself. This is first learning to establish how to like yourself. Then naturally, self-love, self-care, all of this would naturally happen by its own. It's just a byproduct of developing so much rapport with yourself. You see, problems like depression, you know, a lot of people don't realize the problem, the symptom of depression is exactly the cure for the problem of depression itself. Depression simply means that you do not develop rapport with yourself. You have lost and disconnected with yourself so much, and going into depression is simply forcing you to spend more time with yourself. This one. So if this relationship with yourself is so important, naturally you will spend time, energy, resource for it, isn't it? So again, place yourself more on the most priority list. You see, you can slot time, energy, resource for everyone out there, but if you do not cultivate this relationship with this one, nothing else out there would work. Okay, so place emphasis on yourself. Much love and blessings to you.